I'm Lisa Velter. Welcome to my online course, The Superior Way. A course just for men to reclaim their vitality, get their balls back, and learn how to date and court women. I'm Lisa Velter. I'm the founder of The Superior Way, a course that I've designed just for men to help them navigate through the obstacles of dating women, for understanding the feminine, and for gaining a higher purpose in their lives. Today's is my first module. It's called What's Your Game? What's your game is, what game have you been playing that's running your life? For me, my game has been lots of them. There's actually, you can have more than one game. You can have a few games. And the first game is, I'm a victim. I'm a victim because I grew up in an alcoholic home. My father died when I was young. My first boyfriend died, and oh my gosh, I was diagnosed with a mental illness disease and navigating, and poor woe is me. That's why I haven't made a mark in my life. That was one of the games that I ran. It was a poor me game, and I'd often cry when I got into situations with men, because I actually was sad, but it was more like the victim sadness, like it was an authentic cry, but it was really from the victim part of it. And that's how I would control men, is I'd go into my sadness, into my crying, because that's what was triggered. I didn't understand my victim parts or my wound parts. So that's one of my games. Another one of my games is, I'm just not meant for business. That's my game. Everybody else is, but not me. I'm sort of better as a second in command, or I'm better at just doing sales, or I'm better at, supporting men and their vision and their goals, and I'll do what they need, and I'll get out into the market and I'll sell for them, but not for me. No, I am not good at owning my own business or running my own business. And it's a story I told myself for a very, very long time. But thank goodness I found Donnie Epstein and his work on the Network Chiropractic and David Mailer's Man on Fire. So inspired by both those people, both those men. And so I created my own course, because I was so infatuated with the idea that there's actually help out there. Not like them giving advice of what to do, but more about exercises to do, breathing exercises, things about getting back in touch with our bodies. And I'm not talking about a feminine thing where we're feeling and it's, and I can feel my body, and it's nothing like that. It's actually just breathing, like getting our hands on our body, seeing where we're stuck, or seeing when we're closed down, or seeing where we're polarized by people's opinions at work, or women are always like this, men are all like that, I should be like that, I should do this. These are all different spectrums of our being. And so this first module is really just for you to get serious about what your game is. Are you playing the I don't need you game, or fuck you, I'll do it game, or how about, I'll just stay small and I'll be quiet game, and my opinion really doesn't matter, and women never date me, I'm always the last guy, and women don't like fat guys, or women don't like guys that aren't making a lot of money, and whatever your game is. Or, whenever I get women, they always step on me, and, they use me, and so I don't bother. Why bother? They're just going to take my money. So you have to really figure out what your game is and what you're going to bring to this course. It is module 1, and you are going to be asked to kind of look deeper into your spirit, into your soul, of what game you're playing. Because if you don't know what game you're playing, then you don't know how to make any changes, and you certainly don't know how to be real with the other men on this course. The whole idea of this is not so much for me to coach you, it's for me to share the wisdom that I've learned from other men, and also have the female perspective, so that way you've got two perspectives, and then to use each other, not use, but ask for guidance from each other, not out of your wounds. Like, guys aren't going to be sharing from their wounds, but certainly they're going to, help you get off your shit and call you when you need to be called, because men are really good at that. Sometimes it's hard for women to call men on their shit because it brings up old wounds about their mothers or their fathers or authority figures or somehow. But this group is really for men, to assist other men. I'm going to share the teachings that I've learned, and man, are they awesome. I'm doing them for myself. This is my first module, as you can see. I've been using the workbook techniques on stages 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to be showing you stages 1 and 2 in the following weeks, and we're going to get on this group call once a week on Tuesday nights, and we're going to start to transform. If you want to find that girl of your dreams, or you want to keep the girl of the dreams you have, or you have some questions that maybe nobody's ever been able to answer, I'm your girl. Lisa Velter, The Superior Way, online course just for men.